If someone's never done any men's work before and they wanted to know what they're going to get from it at the end, I would say the first thing is a greater awareness of who you are and where you want to go. There's also a sense of confidence, courage, and dignity that comes from the experience as well.
Through the weekend, with such amazing support and my brothers around me, I've discovered an inner strength that I didn't know that I had.
So we've come up with this concept of vitamin M, which by the end of the weekend, pretty much every man in there knows exactly what that means. And it's a sense of something being deeply nourished by being in this space with just men.
I didn't know what to expect. To be honest, I was blown away. There's a feeling of brotherhood, and there's a feeling of support, of male support. There's no one competing here. There's everyone supporting each other here.
Every man should do this, Like, there's not enough good, positive role models and information for men that educates men on how to be better men. And we all need that as a species.
Right now, I think men are being challenged again. I see it in a way as a challenge towards men to show up and be authentic.
We want the men who do the weekend to go away with a much greater sense of themselves and a much greater sense of the resources they have in themselves. Because it's our strong belief that it's the men that don't have that strong inner core that behave in the ways that we've seen some men acting out in the past.
For me, authentic masculinity is a man who's comfortable in his own skin. He's looked at himself. He's comfortable with his feelings. He's confident, basically, that he has what it takes inside of himself to meet the challenges of life. And so, therefore, he's not having to overcompensate by efforting and by pulling on the environment for attention to make him look better than he actually feels inside of himself.
Just makes you see how every day you go and make yourself small, and you compromise, and you don't step fully into your potential.
That's actually a big part of what men say after the weekend. That's what's really shifted for them, is that instead of holding back, they're taking those steps and they're following through on their commitments. They're speaking the truth of how they're feeling. They are being much more honest, and through all that comes a sense of dignity, self-confidence, and self-respect.